live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to talk about how to go live with ease and confidence. If you are new to my room, come on in. We're going to talk about how to go live, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. There we go. We're going to say hi to the chat. Welcome to the room, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my rooms, go ahead and say hello. How you doing? I appreciate you all being here and joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes as we prepare to go live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. In the meantime, make sure you give a thumbs up. You can click the thumbs up below. Also, be sure to click that subscriber button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get started in just a few moments. You guys know I always go live here first before I go over into those TikTok streets. So I'm going to hang out over there in just a few minutes. We're going to connect with our friends over there and get to chatting about all things going live. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions as we prepare to go live. Um, Feel free to come in and ask those questions, friends. Let me know. Um, in the meantime, let's see. In the meantime, if you are new, please put new in the chat, and we'll say hi to you as well. And then if you are looking to grow, please put that in the chat as well, because I want you guys to come here, understand all the different ways to grow as a live host. We want to talk about that as well. I want you guys to feel confident that you can come here and go live. All right. Let's see. I'm setting up my screen to get ready to go live. We're gonna go through my 14-day challenge. We're towards the end of the month, so I want to make sure people are able to lock in and go live, especially my new friends. We got some newbies. We got some friends that are coming on in and coming to engage with us and getting comfortable with the go live process. So we're talking about that as well. If you are joining my live on YouTube for the first time, you'll see I have the shopping cart activated. I also have memberships and I do offer gifting. So you guys are welcome to support in that way as well. So thank you all for the support in advance. I want to make sure that you guys are learning and growing. So I appreciate being here with all of you. All right, friends, we are about ready to go live on the TikTok streets. I am gonna go over there in just a few minutes, just seconds rather. I'm actually going to set up the screens. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. All right, friends. Thank you. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for chiming in, friend. How is everything going? Go ahead and give the live a like. Give it that thumbs up. You'll see it below. Um, how's everything going? Let me know where you're streaming, watching me from. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm happy to be here. Uh, Feel free to come in and say hello back. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Feel free to come in. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you all being here. Hello. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the compliment. All right. We're gonna go live on TikTok. So I go live every time over there. We start here because this becomes a playlist for people to go back and watch. So content will be available for you to go back and watch under the live stream as well as under my playlist. So we'll get that going in a second. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. Thank you so much for supporting as well. All right, friends, let's get going. We are going to go, go, go. I want to make sure you guys are getting as much information as possible from this this live stream, and then we'll get going. All right. Thank you so much. Um, TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok, live streaming tips to go live with confidence and ease. 14-day challenge, go live challenge, beginner friendly tips, how to go live as a beginner. Come in, ask questions. We are talking all things going live. We are giving beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips for beginners. Want you to go live every day for the 14 days. Hey, Janine, welcome, friend. Welcome, welcome. Why am I getting a co-host request? Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Thank you so much for being here. We are going live, friends. Janine, you are on my to-do list, friend. I tried to process from my phone. Thank you, friend. Hey, I tried to process from my phone, the refund. I gotta do it from my computer. So I'm gonna try to do that today because I can't do it from my phone on PayPal. So let me write myself a note. Write myself a note so I don't forget to do it. Let's do it right now. Um, PayPal. Okay. All right. I wrote myself a note. I'm gonna set this right here. So when I get off the live, I remember to do it. Thank you, friend. 1 year. No worries. Take your time. Oh, no problem. I want to make sure I do it though, friend. I don't want to forget. And like I said, I remembered over the weekend and when I was on my phone doing it. But I couldn't do it. So I have to go to the platform to do it. Good morning. How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Everybody coming in. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna share out the live. I'm gonna put my board up as well. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate you all. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm writing on the screen. So I'm just gonna put a simple message. Appreciate you all sharing out. Hey, friend. God's morning, friend. Thank you so much for being here. How's everything going? Others coming into the room. We're doing our early activation, our warm up. Have you heard from Nika? Haven't seen her. No. No. I text her. She didn't respond. And so we know she's out there because I think on one of the other platforms somebody saw some recent post and saw her there. So yeah, I miss her too. But sometimes you gotta do what's best for you. Hey, I understand. I just wish I would have gotten a hey, I gotta take a step away. Janae, welcome to the room. I think that would have been at least the decent thing to do, but it's all good. People got to do what's best for them. Hello, Sandy. Did you have your flash goal yet? No, I haven't. Thank you for asking. You're so sweet. You said, wait a minute. Let's check. Let's see if the flash goal has come in. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Not yet. It's so we'll see if we get it early in the live stream. Hopefully we get in the first the first 10 to 15 minutes they usually send it out, especially if we are doing really well with our tapping goal. So we're at 2.5K likes and likes. We've been doing this for, hey, Miss Darlene. We've been doing this. Let me see what time it is. 3 minutes in. So we're a little behind the curve, but we're going to catch up. Honey, welcome to the room. I love that. Welcome to the room. I like the new name, friend. Good morning, everybody. Dee, how are you, friend? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Janae, welcome to the room. How you doing as well? David, welcome. Soda, look at you. Soda, welcome. Thank you so much for lighting up that gift gallery. I appreciate the support, friends. Stay up, pray up. Thank you so much for coming in, friend. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Appreciate you. You guys are so kind. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome sauce. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I love it. Um, Unique, thank you for the new follow. D, thank you. Said good morning, struggling. What's the struggle? Tell me more. D, I don't like to hear the struggle. You've been doing so well, friend. Um, is it Shariani? Thank you so much. Did I say that right, Shariani? Thank you so much for being here. Bryn, welcome to the room. Chocolate, welcome, welcome. Ladybug, good morning, good morning. Thank you. TT is playing on my top. playing on your nerves. Let me know what TT did. Um, we need to book a one-on-one. Do a one-on-one with me. Let's chat so we can see what's happening and we can look at your analytics. Let's look at your analytics. Let's see what's going on for you, friend. I'm happy to do that. Um, the AI Q&A says a Q&A session on starting to go live on TikTok. Share your biggest challenges. Steph, welcome to the room. Okay, will do. Yeah, just go in and check. I don't think I have much going on for tomorrow. So we could fit something in tomorrow or even Thursday. Yep. All right, everybody coming in. Thank you guys so much. Janae, thank you for the radiant launches and the daily heart me's, everyone. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much for the support. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Honey, look at you, honey. You've leveled up to level 8 in the room. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa Cares. I do, y'all. I want us to be all successful. We all can succeed. We just got to give it a try. Hey, Unique, thank you for the populars. I appreciate your friend. Thank you all who are coming into the live. So if you're new, we're doing our tapping. We are 8K likes at the top here. We're 6 minutes, so we're ahead. So I appreciate you all. We're looking at the likes that are right here. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope the weekend was restful. It was great. We had a great weekend. Look at you, James KC. James KC, I'm holding you to it, friend. Thank you so much, Dee, for the moonwalk. So she doing a 14-day challenge, y'all. She doing the challenge. So we're proud of you, friend. I know it's gonna be a challenge because you said you have your day job, you're trying to reimagine TikTok for your strategy and stuff, and for your business strategy. And so I understand. I'll say that I totally understand. And I know it's gonna be a good outcome because of the way you're approaching it. You're approaching it from like, okay, let me make sure I'm thinking about my target audience. Let me make sure I'm promoting my live in terms of marketing what I do. You're doing the content side. So I think you'll have some positive outcomes from it. Um, Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate the populars as well, friends. Wait, there's a challenge. The challenge here. I need you. Yeah, get on it. There's actually for people in the agency, D. My challenge to you all was to go live every day in May. I did a whole little video. I'm rhyming. And so, but for my new friends here that are still kind of on the fence about this, what does it look like? I'm just telling you to do it half the month. We're towards the end of the month, so this will take you into maybe the first couple of days of June, but you can do it. It's going to be a nice little culmination to the month for you. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate the encouragement and support. Absolutely, friend. Absolutely. Tina, welcome to the room. Grand Rising Simply SP, welcome. You said, oh, okay. All right. You got this, D. D, what are you on? You're on like a 4 or 5 day schedule anyway. I don't know if you do the weekends. Thinking of doing nighttime. I'm sorry. What I say nightmare. Nighttime music lives where I play my AI lullaby music that I listen to at night. Oh, I love that. Hey, Precious. Welcome to the room. Thank you all who are watching 300 minutes. Hey, Solo. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me ask this. People who are in the agency, I actually need y'all to check something for me. Since before it popped in my head because I we were talking about campaigns or challenges, and I campaigns popped in my head. Did you guys see the campaign I just sent? Did you guys get a notice? Let me know if you guys see anything about the match event on Saturday. So let me know if you got something that says something in your maybe a system notification. I don't know what it looks like. So it was interesting. Previously, it was send a notification. I need to do weekends, but I want to move to mornings. Okay, gotcha. Mornings might be good for you. It might be good. I'm trying to come back to at least 2 days a week. All right, friend. All right. That'll be good. He said, no, I didn't get anything. Not I. Let me check and see. Is it in there as something that is pending? I'm gonna have to check. I'll check when I come back on at the 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll have some more information. You said no, I didn't. Sean, you ain't in the agency yet. We got to get you an agency, friend. You got to get the agency. Um, yeah, I don't know. I may have to share. I'll share it out. Huh. Okay. I don't know how you guys would get it. It says share the link. Okay, let me take a look. When I get off, I'll make sure I send it because I need to tell people about it anyway. So I did it. I didn't know if you guys, similar to our other campaigns, you guys get a notification. I didn't know how the match event would work. It's a different part of the platform. Not at your agency yet. Okay, unique one, but your love for your demeanor. Oh, you love my demeanor. Your teaching style is wonderful. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. What is the name of your agency? Launch Your Income Agency. Really quickly, those who are interested, I'll talk about it. Oh, forgive me. I was lost in these streets. I heard that, friend. You're gonna get found. He said, not yet. Okay, so nobody got anything yet. Okay, I sent it like I was up late, about 1:30. Y'all, there would have been something. If something was gonna be sent, it would have been around 1:30 AM Eastern. So let me check because it seems as if when I sent it, it was still like pending. So you probably didn't get anything, but if you were to get something, it might have been today. But I'm gonna see. It seems like I have to share something. So I'll share it and I'll send an announcement about it because that's the other thing I did not do. Um, how do you join? Let me say hello in the chat. I'm gonna pin the agency page really quickly. We haven't seen the flash go yet, have we? We haven't. Oh, 10 minutes. We're almost 20K likes. Look at y'all. Thank you. Thank you, friends. I appreciate the support. Okay, so the pinned message that says hello is the official agency page. There is content posted. I need to do more, so don't judge. But there's content posted that has the application. It's just a quick apply button. You just click it and submit. And so that's there where you can apply. Now, to get accepted, according these are TikTok's rules, it's not Dr. Lisa's, you have to be a live host. So the goal is that you go live and you continue to go live and you continue to grow and show up and build your community and do all the things. Um, so if you are going live, more than likely I can accept you. I tell people to do those first 3 lives if you're nervous, afraid, but if that's not a problem, you've already been going live, you just apply, and you should be fine with being accepted unless TikTok rules, you already belong to an agency, so if you belong to an agency, you can't join another one, okay? So it's one agency for one person for one of your accounts, not all your accounts, but for your primary that you've been going live on. um, if you are not in the US and Canada, you won't be able to join my agency. If you are not, if you made too much money, over 5,000 in the last 5 months, you won't be able to join. If you are also in violation of restriction, you won't be able to join. So those are the things that would stop you. I would get a warning or a you can't join message. It's one of the two will happen. Hey, Zibby. Um, Where's the link? The link is on the page. You have to go to that page. So if you follow this account, you can go to that page and get to it. I'll also pin my other Service Plus. You can message me and I'll send you the information that way too. But essentially, you would go to this account that's pinned, Launch Your Income Agency. That's the official agency page, and also my bio is my stand store on that page. You can click that and apply that way as well. So there's a couple of different ways to apply. But yeah, so that's what I would tell you. Just make sure, and then once you start the agency, you said, yes, I was up late, Janine. Once you join the agency, you got to make a plan to try to go live at least 4 days out the week because TikTok tracks and for 61 minutes or more. TikTok is tracking your valid go live days. And so ultimately, what TikTok is wanting is an ecosystem of live hosts, people who are coming here, building community, monetizing. When you win, TikTok wins. So all that is at play. And so if you're not coming here often enough, TikTok says, you know what? You don't need an agency. You're just doing it on occasion. So just know that you want to make sure you're showing up enough. I guess this will make me jump off this cliff. Yes, Fred. If you want to leave my agency, how long should I switch to yours? Oh, okay. If okay, I can't coach your approach. So, Miss Darlene, if you want to leave my agency, here's what I would tell you to do, Miss Darlene. Unwritten Unstoppable, if you wanted to leave, you would have to, first of all, send your agency, a notice to let them know that you're looking to leave. You also want to go to the platform under the Live Center, go to where it says the Creator Network. That's under Tools and Resources. If you're on the live page, TikTok Studio, live side, you'll see post live. Scroll down to the bottom part of the live side. It says tools and resources. Under there is creator networks. Under the creator networks, thank you, worship. I saw you come in. Hey, friend. Congratulations on that level 17. So you'll click the creator network. That's where you can communicate with your agency. as well as if you need to submit a notice. So if you've been in your agency for over 50, if you've been in your agency for under 15 days, you have what's called a 15-day out clause. So if you want to leave within the first 15 days, you can leave with no problem. If you wait beyond that, you have to give a 30-day notice. Thank you, Janae. 30-day notice, and then you have to give what's called you have to wait 2 months before you can join another agency. Okay, so you essentially have 90 days. So you just got to be mindful of what you're doing. TikTok does what's called, hold on, we got the flash goal and I totally missed it, you all. I think I waited too long to start it. I don't see it anymore. Hold on one second. I think I was talking and it went away. Oh well. No flash goal today, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do it? Okay, it's ice cream cones, 25 ice cream cones. If you guys don't mind supporting the flash goal is one per person. One per person. Here's the one thing you need to know. If you do an out for your agency, TikTok does what's called a cool down. Okay. It's called a cool down, meaning that you are not necessarily pushed out to the For You feed as much, and you're really just interacting with your current viewers. So they do kind of stall your growth. Okay, so keep that in mind. It is one of the things that you want to be aware of as you're thinking about what are you trying to do here. And that's kind of why you want to pick an agency that's going to support you, support your growth, get your questions answered, help you understand how to build. And then you can decide how you as you're doing this more frequently, then you can decide if you want to continue with an agency after the contract ends. So you just decide at that point. But I would tell you, just think about what you're doing and what happens in that time frame that you're cooling off. Okay. And definitely talk to them first. You said, what's the reason for that? Well, it prevents people from bouncing around too much. Hey, how you doing, Brandon? Welcome to the room. Thank you for the populars. It prevents people from bouncing around too much. It kind of makes so when you think about an agency, TikTok has agencies out here to support your growth. And if they've spent time, effort, and money, because it costs agencies to do business. Like I'm not doing this for free. Matter of fact, I'll be quite transparent with you all. It is not very lucrative. It is not a lucrative venture at all because TikTok is definitely making sure TikTok is covered. All right. But over time, it potentially could be. But because I'm here anyway and I'm doing this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a go. I'm gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna continue to build, and I'm gonna continue to do it. But just know it is a climb. It's a grind and a climb. Um, so TikTok, I think, understands that, and they don't want creators just bouncing around constantly. So they say, hey, you make a decision, you stick to it, and then you can wait a few months before you go to the next one. But you're just not gonna continue to go out there, I guess, do whatever you're doing and not s- I guess they slow you down just because of you don't have an agency there to protect you. Who said I wanted to leave the agency? No, I was using you as an example, Miss Darlene. Darlene said, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. Thank you all for the support. Look at you, level 14. Level 14. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, hello, friends coming in. Thank you guys for supporting that ice cream cone. It's like 90 days probationary period. Yeah. Yeah, when you leave. But yeah, that's true. Um, yeah. So just keep that in mind. I tell people that all the time. If you're gonna do it, you want to make sure you're committed to growing. They have 8 million people going live. Of those 8 million people, not everybody is in compliance. Not everybody is going consistently. Not everybody is doing what they need to do to be a great live host. And so agencies should be helping you in that process. I had walked away and heard you call coming back in the You know how I do, Miss Darlene. Hey, Holla Q. Welcome to the room, friend. Congratulations, everyone, for coming in to learn. Look at you, Zebby. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, we do have that flash goal. Let's see. I can't pin it again yet. We have 12 or 25. Don't let me forget. Yesterday, I forgot to even talk about it. and we did not get it in the 10 o'clock. So I apologize. I should have been talking about it. I got off track. But yeah, I'm happy to talk about it. Happy to support anybody who's interested in agency. I did pin it. So if you're applying, let me know. I can check for you if you do end up applying, but just make sure you're going live. And you just kind of made that commitment to say, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a go at it. I will tell you guys, the beginning is hard. You said these 14 days. Oh, I see your friend. Is it challenging? You know what? Do I need to pull up the boxes? We need to talk about it. We need to have a session today. Let me know if we need to have a rap session for some of my newbies. I don't wanna scare y'all. Y'all got this. Let me know if we need to have a rap session. And I'm happy to talk because I don't think we've met in person yet, Bounty. So we probably need to schedule a one-on-one also. Okay, real question. How would one best choose an agency considering cool down if it's not a good fit? How would one best okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to think of the way you said it. How would one pick an agency considering cool down? You pick an agency not for the cool down. You could pick an agency for the services they're offering. Is that what you're saying? Because everybody got to deal with the cool down. If you decide to leave after 15 days, you make a decision to leave before 15 days if that's the case. And so yeah, that's what I would say. So you said yes. um, Here's what I will say about the 14 days. The 14 days is really one of those things. 14 days is one set of numbers. You really could make this 30 days. As a matter of fact, you should make it 30. But the 14 days is now think of it as oh, simply look at you, that galaxy out there. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Um, Here's what I will say. Just find and research all agencies. Yeah, you could. Let me finish the agency question. I'll go back to the 14 days in a second. Agency question. Um, if you go to a room and you like that live host, you like what they're doing, especially if they're in your niche, you could do your research that way and say, okay, hey, are you with an agency? How do you like your agency? What do you think of your agency? So ask other live hosts. That's what I would tell you to do. That's kind of the biggest way you'll learn about, who people are with and what they're doing and kind of see what type of training they're getting. So yeah, you just ask other live hosts. Let's go. Let's go, friend. Hey, Queen J, let's stay together, friend. Let's talk. We want to make sure we engage them properly, friend. Let's see. Um, it's like a boot camp. It's a challenge, but a good one is teaching me a lot about myself. How you doing, Heidi? Um, you're absolutely right. That's it. That's exactly it. Yes, yes, it's great to ask those live hosts. Yes, absolutely. I got live access today. Did you really? Congratulations, friend. Hello, everyone. Others coming in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Okay, yes, that's exactly it. Let me go back and pin your comment because I want other people to see that. Hold on, let me pin that. Go ahead and read this comment, but essentially that's what this 14 days is doing. That's why I said it really should be 30 because it really is going to kind of get you to think long term about what you're trying to do and what are the gains you've achieved and what are some of the the lessons you've learned along the way. And so you absolutely are in a boot camp and you're training yourself to think differently. It is act, for me, it was very much kind of the unlearning about how I thought and how I operated. You said you almost forgot your points again. Grab your points, friend. Grab your points. How I thought and how I was thinking about myself. Because oftentimes I would quit. I would easily give up. I would easily say, all right, what am I doing this for? Let me just walk away. I mean, that's my MO. My MO is fight or flight. So I'm running. I'm out. I don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. I'm gone. You said same, same. That's exactly how I think and operate. And so this stretched me beyond belief. Thank you, friend. I see you, Diamond. Diamond said, let me tell her this is not a grow room. Dr. Lisa's talking. She can't get to you right now. Thank you, friend. Divine, how long you been consistent here? So going live every day is January 2025. Going live twice a day is February 2025. Yeah. So I've been doing it almost a year and a half, y'all. Almost a year and a half. You say, wow, yeah. So I understand being there. Yes. Yes, it's boot camp. It's great to learn and continue your learning. Absolutely. Absolutely. You said this time. What do you mean by that? So right, we always saying start tomorrow. Start tomorrow. Exactly. I'm big on that. Right now, y'all, I'm supposed to be starting getting on the treadmill every morning. I ain't done it yet. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. Imma do it today. Imma do it today, y'all. Supposed to be getting on my treadmill in between my breaks. But, at the end of the day, it's very much that. It's that unlearning behavior, that things you tell yourself, you're like, "I can't do it right now. I can't do it." You said, "I wanna go to boot camp." Back to basics for me. Halaki, you're so good though, Fred. It's like riding a bike for you. You pick it up and you just ride easily, effortlessly. Congratulations. I didn't know if I have that in me. Yes, yes, you got it in you. All of us do. It's about how we tell what we tell ourselves. If we're telling ourselves all the time, I'm gonna stop, I can't continue. Oh, this situation happened that took me off my game and I can't do it right now and I'm not gonna get back. That's how it is with me working out, y'all. I'll get on and then I'll fall off and I'll get back on, I'll fall off. So I need to get back on. But my point is for this is the one thing in my life and I can honestly say that I've done and I've fully invested and committed into the process, definitely in my adult life. And so just recognizing that I'm showing up and no one's making me do this. I have some accountability now because of the agency. So I guess that's the thing that keeps me doing it. But for the most part, I can stop. I don't, I can close the shop. I can do all the stuff, contracts in and just move on. But I love it. It is a part of what I do. I miss not doing this. The days where I only have to do one a day because I still do one. I'm like, "Okay, what am I gonna do? Can I go live real quick?" "No, okay, I won't go live." And so it's just that ingrained in what I do now, and I love it. So, as you do it, it is uncomfortable in the beginning. You're, like, really stretching yourself, but when you make that shift to say, "Okay, I'm gonna continue to show up even when it's painful, even when it's uncomfortable, even when not as many people are in the room," you'll see yourself continue to show up, okay? First thing I've stuck in my adult life outside of reading every day. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome, friend. New habit takes 21 days, 61 days. Okay, 254 days before it becomes a permanent. That's true. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. What do you think made you stick to it? What do you think made me stick to it? Ooh, ooh. You know what? You kind of and I know some of you guys can relate to this. You kind of get an adrenaline rush. You're sitting here talking. It's almost like therapy. And so it got to the point where I'm excited about showing up and doing this and talking to you guys. And at the same time, I'm talking to myself. I'm giving myself kind of these words of encouragement, pep talks, because I'm giving it to you all. I think it's just the fact that I've gotten to the point where I really do enjoy it. All right. And I've made it to a certain extent part of my business model, but for the most part for me, this is all personal too. I love doing it. So yeah. That's how I feel about my business. Yes, yes, yep, yep. He said it's called falling off the porch. Who fell off the porch? You said about it. Come on, Holla Q. I look forward to your show so much. Yes, Holla Q, you're so good. Yeah. What do I need to do for my life to set up? Because I see a lot of people using their phones to show things. Heidi, yes, I use my phone. I do use my phone, and I have a backup phone too. Yeah. So, are you saying in relation to a laptop? You could use a laptop too if you wanted to do live studio. If you wanted to show things from your laptop, you should be able to flip your camera and show it that way as well. Others come in the room. Thank you all for being here. I like doing the treadmill though. Put my music on the audiobooks. Exactly. You guys, you know what? I'm gonna forget to talk about it again. We have a minute and a half left of this flash goal. So if you are just coming into the room, if you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get this accomplished. We have 25 to get. We're looking for another 7 people. Is that right? 8 people, something like that. Close to. If you guys don't mind supporting that, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, I'm losing everything, and if I going live helps me earn income, I'll do it. How do I? Oh, let's start about that. Let's talk about it because I want you guys to understand. I agree. It's nice to talk to everyone in our sales therapeutic. It is very therapeutic. Um, should I get a second phone or iPad? Would it be easier to do it that way? A second device is helpful. It's absolutely helpful. I would not tell you otherwise. So, a second device, whether it's a tablet or a laptop, to have a second device and a second account to log into, tap your screen, be able to look at comments a little better sometimes. So, yeah, absolutely, Heidi. I wanna go live on TikTok. I wanna go live on, I go live on other platforms. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. So TikTok, you just add that to your plan. Did we achieve it? We need 2 more, 30 seconds. Let me know if we can get 2 more people to get that comb before it ends in 30 seconds. One more person, 15 seconds. Anybody who can support. Let's see if we can get that flash goal achieved. Thank you all. Did we do it? We did it. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. I appreciate the support in the room. You guys are awesome. Um, when I talk real quick, let me make this comment real quick because about the money. The money doesn't happen quickly. I always want to preface that. I think you might get a little disillusioned in those first few lives where you see that you made my first live, I made 7 cents. Second live, I made 3 cents. By the end of the week, I made like a dollar because all the coins that added up, they added up to about a dollar, maybe a dollar 50. But my point is, you don't make a lot fast. It is a little bit of a grind. It's about you showing up. It's a build up. And so as you're building community, as you're building more people to come and engage in your live stream, your super fans, people, if you do TikTok shop, the commissions from that, it adds up each month. So each month it can be either primary income. There's people who do really, really well, whether it's because of their league is a league, maybe their gift gallery is getting filled during early in the week. And then ultimately, whatever happens throughout the week, they're battling, they're doing shop, they're doing super fans, all those things are happening for them. But it takes time to get to that. And and that type of live host actually is, for the most part, making this their primary income. So when you see those people, this is their job. They are here, they're engaging, they're doing all the things, and they're doing well because the gift gala alone for the A League is like, I think it's 3,000 if they get, and I think that's 3,000 that comes to them after TikTok's cut. And so just recognizing that, they've done really well and they've built up to that. It didn't happen overnight. So I guess and when I say not happening overnight, I'm thinking that's like, they've done that for maybe a couple years. Maybe it's been some people have kind of fast tracked it, but for the most part, it takes time to get that. Okay. So I say that because I don't want to make you feel as if, oh, this is easy money. It's not. It's not. So I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud because I think a lot of times people don't speak to that. You said, "Can you talk about resetting the gift gallery? I'm hearing about this and want to know more." Yes, let me talk about the gift gallery. I'll talk about it. Let me just make sure I didn't miss comments real quick. Dreams KC, if I missed anybody else's comment, I apologize. I kind of scrolled down, so I might have missed some of the earlier comments. Um, I'm just nervous about going live on TikTok and don't want to do shop. Okay, you don't have to do shop. Right, they're here several hours every day. Yes. I just went to a webinar TikTok held. So TikTok invited people to webinars that are live hosts, full-time live host potential. So that's what this webinar was for. People who have the potential to do this full time. And you've hit a couple milestones and they're like, okay, you're not quite full time. What you doing? And so TikTok is trying to kind of see, what you need to know to do full time status. So I attended this webinar that I got invited to. And that was exactly it, where they are telling you how many hours you need to invest in it, how you need to do things differently in terms of getting more engagement, getting more involvement from your viewers and your guests. And so they're giving you different strategies to make that happen. And so we'll see. I think because of my schedule, I have to kind of work some things out so I can make it make sense for me. But I'm not quite there yet. Um, you said I'm just nervous. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Is there something else I can do on TikTok? What do you mean? Instead of TikTok shop or just go live? You don't have to go live with shop on. I do it on occasion, but I don't do it all the time. So you don't have to be a shop host, live shop, a shoppable live host. How long is reasonable? Deidre, what do you mean by that? Is reasonable. What do you mean in terms of how long to go live each day? What did you mean by that? I want to start going back live. I really want to work on some consistency. Yeah, yes. So I have 250 in the account. 250 in the account. And that's good. So that's for the like that's like for like 30 days, isn't it? That's what you've earned in 30 days. That's good. My first 30 days, it was like right at 100. Yep. That's really good. Is TikTok the employer or 1099? TikTok gives you a 1099 if you've earned a lot. So like full-time people I talked about, they get a 1099. They give you a couple different you're supposed to get like uh a payment notice from PayPal. That's where you get it from. And then they gave you a tax form here if you made so much money. I think it was like $600 or so. You said, yep, in 30 days. That's good. That's good. So good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so it's not an employer. No. Um, how can I get products on TikTok so I can sell stuff? Oh, you have to be an affiliate, Jessica. Okay, so let me talk about the are you TikTok shop affiliate? Let me talk about the gift gallery because Dreams asked that question. So if you're interested in the gift gallery, I'll talk about this real quick. Every Monday, I guess it's technically Monday morning, like at 12:30 a.m. The gift gallery resets. So you get a new gift gallery each week, and it runs from 12:30 a.m. Eastern till the next Sunday. So that Monday to Sunday type time frame, and it resets. Essentially, people and I always point this out. If you guys click my photo, or everybody has a gift gallery also. You only can access it when you're a live host or if you're a guest in someone's boxes. So I'll just show you guys real quick. My gift gallery um, is is here. If you look at my profile, this is my gift gallery. It's a little bit intimidating, but if you see here, you can see a question mark. Let's say, read the question marks. It kind of breaks it down so you understand what's happening here. But essentially, what happens with the gift gallery, there's different gifts that are in here, and it's based on your league. So hey, MJ, I'm a B leaguer. It goes D league, C league, B league, A league. Okay. And your gift gallery represents your entire league, no matter what number you are in that league. Leagues are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for D, C, and B. And then A is just 3, 2, 1. So depending on what your league is, the gift gallery represents the gifts that TikTok sets that you don't. This is TikTok's gift gallery. They actually just changed the gift gallery. Hello, friend. Good morning. They just changed the gift gallery and added more gifts. I think that happened in March. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think that happened back in March where they added these some more gifts. So it's a higher um, coin amount. So and then it's a little intimidating too with these higher level gifts too, especially with the B league and the A league. The gifts got, oh, look at you leveled up to level 11. Awesome, BB. How are you, friend? Yes, my Lord, more gifts. Yes, yes. So it's intimidating for your viewers. I think it's intimidating. Maybe that's just my perspective. Um, Welcome to the room, friends. Thank you all for being here. And so as you're thinking about your gift gallery, your viewers, you guys are viewers now. Your viewers can become title gifters. As they become title gifters, thank you, friend, they essentially are cementing their name in your gallery for the week. And at the end of the week, you get a report. You get a report of who your title gifters are. Keep in mind, you get a report of your title gifters, not people who partially gifted to become a title gifter. So if you didn't become a title gifter, I don't see you in my report unless I pay attention to that. But just know, so I get a report, and theoretically, what people will do is they'll look at that report and they'll make sure, hey, those people supported me. I'm going to go back and support them, especially if they're live hosts. So yeah, you're as a live host, you want people to do your gift gallery. You want people to become title gifters and support you. Keep in mind, as they're supporting you, you want to return the support as well. And so you want to go around and support other people too. Is expected for your gallery level each week? Is it expected for your gallery level up each week, like from D5 to D1? The gifts don't change. The D League is the gift gallery. So the gifts don't change if you're staying within that same D level. Okay. Even though you're D3 and you go up to D2, it doesn't change. The gallery doesn't change. Unless you change from D1 to C5, the next week your gallery will be a C gallery. That's what will happen. So so you do want to fill your gift gallery. I mean, that's the goal. The goal is to fill it, and if you don't fill it, is that a ding against you? No, not really. It's nothing that really TikTok won't start mistreating you or anything like that. But you want to encourage your viewers. They've now made it a little bit more obvious that the gallery is a thing. So you'll see up here where you could scroll and see the gallery as an option to pick from for gifts. But again, I probably need to talk about it more. You guys need to talk about it also so that your viewers know that the gallery is something they can support. You'll have people who compete for some of the lower gifts, like the roses or the TikTok your live symbol. So depending on what's in your gallery, you'll see people kind of going back and forth sending roses and becoming a title gifter and stuff. And depending on when you go live, people will make sure that they're in your live strategically to support being the title gifter for that particular gift. So yeah, so there's a lot of that goes on. I want to do TikTok shop and make money off content. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Jama? Thank you so much. Define fill your gallery. That means that your gallery is lit up, and it actually says it. Gallery lit. What does it say? What's the words, guys? It says, see, I had it done it so long. Um, it says lit up, doesn't it? I think it says lit up. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. What is this? Somebody who's had it lit up recently. It says lit up, I think. And so it'll show it. It'll show like a little flashy symbol. This shows that the person whoever sent that final gift that it got lit up. Yeah, I noticed that battles are being pushed. Yes, they are. I tell you guys that all the time. Cause TikTok, hey, people can compete. Yeah, yeah, it's a big thing here. That's why as an agency person, I'm trying to make sure people are not intimidated by that and don't push away from it because it does help with your visibility, it helps with your monetization too. I got to know to switch my account to business account. Is this advised when I am not a live host? Um, you can, it's up to you. What's your goals on the app? Are you a business owner? Do you have a seller account? Like, why would you want to be business? Tell me more about it. So it just depends on what you're doing. Lady G and Chuck, thank you so much for being here. Others, I might have missed a crop of comments. LG Boogie, welcome to the room, friend. I think I missed some comments midway. So if I missed your comment, I apologize. When do you go live again? I go live every day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I can't stay, but want to learn more of you. Okay, thank you, friend. I'm not sure what to talk about. How you doing? Is Amara? Let me know if I said that right. Appreciate you being here. Not sure what to talk about. We'll talk about it. Thank you very much, Heidi. Appreciate you, friend. Um, Sean, I would say it's up to you and your goals. I don't know if I would switch to business if I'm not going to use all the business features. You can use you could do it as a personal account and not necessarily need the business features to go live and build community and do service plus and all the other features. Yeah. So just depends. Music is limited when you do content. If you're not trying to sell from your own shop, thank you for that daily heart me. You don't need to be business. The battles are intimidating to me. I watched Tyler River for the first time, and who was Tyler River? I have to look that person up. I don't know who that is. Um, and it was mind blowing. I guess that's what you're saying. What happened? I have to look. This must be an A leaguer. Um, Thank you so much, friends. Yeah, let's share the live out. If you guys don't mind sharing, if you click the arrow in that corner, let me flip my camera around. If you click the arrow, you can repost, you can add it to stories, you can press down on my nose and glasses and share out the live that way as well. So if you guys don't mind doing a power share, bring you leaving, let me know you're leaving or what's leaving. Why did you say leaving? Enjoy. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm a owner. My goal is to build community. Yeah. So if you do have a TikTok shop for seller, meaning that you're selling your own products, you got your lipstick you're selling, your jewelry, whatever it is your products, um, then you have to be a business account. but and that means you have a shop on your page and you have your products in the shop. You have to be a business account. It sounds like you're not necessarily a business account with a shop because they would have made you do that already. So in that case, it's up to you. I wouldn't switch if you don't need to. Sharing and tapping repost, please. Yes, thank you so much, friend. So you're streaming on YouTube also. I YouTube from your computer. I stream from YouTube on a tablet. I'm vertical. I'm streaming mobile from YouTube. Hello, friend. Welcome to the room. So yeah, that's how I stream. Thank you for the shares, Brandon. I appreciate you. DJ, welcome to the room as well. Others who are coming in, I appreciate you. We need somebody else who hasn't gotten the daily heart me. We got it says 666, y'all. We gotta fix that. I looked up, I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all can't see what I see, but from a live post, you see how many people in the room. No, it's still the same. It has to be a new person. If you're new in the room and haven't grabbed your daily heart me, let's make it 667. So I don't have to look at that. Anyway, um, we don't do that number. I know, I know. How many followers do you need to add products to your shop to sell? Divine, you need to have at least to get the TikTok Shop pilot program, you need to have 1,000 followers. Um, so 1,000 followers, you have over that. Did you get TikTok Shop yet? I'm assuming you don't have it yet. You're asking a question because you don't have it yet. Good morning. How you doing, Coach Rhonda? They have no idea what we see. No. Oh, thank you so much. So I'm assuming you asked the question because you don't have it yet. So just make sure you don't have any violations on your current videos. So go do an account check, go into post, scroll down, click account check, and make sure there's no issues with any of your video content. Also make sure the accounts you're following are actually accounts that are active accounts and not banned. Okay. So the accounts that you're following that are following you, because that's the goal. You want people, you have to have 1,000 followers. So if you're following banned accounts, you need to remove them because you may have 1,034 now. But once you remove those banned accounts, you may have 980. And so, thank you so much for the moonwalk. So just know you got to remove the banned accounts. How you remove the banned accounts, real quick, you are going to go to your profile. You're going to click the number. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. I appreciate you, friend. You're going to click the number of followers or following. Under there is a search bar. It lists all the people you're following, your followers, and your friends. There's a search bar. Type in the word user, USER, because TikTok, when you first start your account, they give you user with all the numbers. When they remove your account and ban you, they take you back to user with all the numbers. They take away your photo. So you want to make sure that you are actively removing those banned accounts. Type in user. If any accounts pop up with no photo, and user with all the number, click that account. You can click the photo and it'll show that account page and it'll say account ban in the middle. There's a corner, top right corner is an arrow. You can click that to remove the follower. Or you can go back to the list. And if you click the word following and friends and all that stuff, just click down and turn it back red. That means you unfollowed them. I just said that I do stream on YouTube. So you can go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, and watch the video right around um, 50 minutes into the video, I just explained how to remove banned accounts. For anybody who's going to ask me to repeat that, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch it. Um, I just created my YouTube, Facebook. Okay, look at you, new generation show. Look at you, friend. Please kindly advise me on how to direct my live audience to my paid community. Oh, uh, a couple different strategies. Use Service Plus. Service Plus would be probably the best thing to activate. Service Plus is this pin card or the yellow arrow. People can DM you. You can let them know, hey, message me to get my free guide. I'll send you my my page, my stand, my other page for you guys to sign up to receive and download the free guide. So, you could do stuff like that when they go over to your page. They'll they'll be a part of your community. Or you can say, get the free guide, sign up for my school community. So yeah, so there's multiple ways to do that, but I would use Service Plus. You said heart. Okay, now I'm at 668. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate the support with that. I just looked up. I was like, okay, we good now. Uh, all right. So, do you use TikTok Studio? TikTok Studio, not in a true the separate app. No, I don't use the separate app. I use what's in here on TikTok. So I don't use the separate app at all. Thank you for teacher. I'm going to do the removal, snow removal. It's snowing here. Okay, okay. You meant snow removal for real. All right, awesome. Be careful, friend. The question I noticed I've seen private accounts. Why do they do that? I don't know why people would make their account private on TikTok. I would say be anonymous, but don't be private because it requires you to not see people who can't see your bio. People a lot of times won't follow you if they don't know who you are. On top of that, you always have to approve people. It stunts your growth. It's really micromanaging in a way that you really don't want to have to handle or manage that. You want to grow. You want to grow organically. So you want people to come to your page, connect with you when they're viewing your content. And if you're not letting them view your content, if you're not letting them see your profile, it's just counterintuitive to why you want to be here and grow your page. Um, I missed the discussion. However, we'll go to YouTube. Great information. You're welcome, Michelle P. How to add your own products to your showcase. Hello, friends coming in. You're gonna go to your TikTok shop for creator on your under post, and then you would just go to product marketplace under the toolkit area for TikTok shop. Go to product marketplace. Okay. And then under product marketplace, you can add products that you see. You can search for them. You can scan. There's a little camera in the search bar. You can scan products that you have around your house, and that will come up as if it's in TikTok Shop. You can look to look at some of those brands, and it'll show where you can add to showcase. So you should be able to add to showcase. Um, thanks. You said, "Thanks, I need to remove some people." Yes, I tell people to check, like, once a week for those banned accounts, check once a week. I know I'm all over the place. We're gonna get to the 14-day challenge. I started off there, "Hey, e-nurse," and, I got to answering questions and didn't get a chance to really, talk about the challenge the way I really want to. I'm happy Bounty and Bliss, talked about the challenge being that, a challenge and just recognizing that sometimes you have to go through that mindset shift. You have to, put yourself in a place where you're uncomfortable. It's out of your comfort zone, and then ultimately kind of power through it. And so that's what's happening. Ultimately you're gonna have to, be in a room. Hey Luna, be in a room when sometimes it's by yourself, sometimes you're with other people, sometimes you're, trying to get people to engage and all the things that you have to do to kind of stretch and test yourself through that process. But you'll be fine and it gets easier over time. Let's see. Zibby, thank you for everyone. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Sugar, welcome to the room. You have truly been helpful. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Emers, thank you for that. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the kisses. Appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Um, Thank you, friend. So when everything's said and done, thank you, friend. I appreciate you. When everything's said and done, I want you. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Um, Those are cute. Yeah, they are cute, super cute. Oh, look at you. Oh, Divine, you're title gifter. Thank you, E-Nurse. That's your clap, and that's your clap. Divine. Thank you both. I appreciate it for the title gifters. This my house to come back and learn. Oh, look at you, friend. I appreciate it. How you doing, Isabella? Thank you for the maze, Luna. I appreciate your friend. Okay, so let's go back to the challenge. Let's go back up here. And I called it a challenge because I wanted you guys to think about what you're trying to do here. If I missed some questions, I apologize. I felt like the chat was going a little fast just now for me. So just let me know if I missed your question, if it's something that you're trying to get an answer to really quickly. You're appreciating your delicate your delicate tea. Your delicate teaching. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so let me know if I need to circle back, but ultimately with this challenge, I want you guys oh, and I'm sorry, I need to turn on my viewer wishes. I'm gonna talk about this too, but I turn it on because I'm also part of a campaign, so I wanna make sure I'm being mindful of that too as I'm here today. And so we'll turn that on too. Okay. So when everything's said and done, I'll talk about this because I've been talking about this a lot and I've been trying to model let so this is for people in the agency. I've been trying to model like ways that you can leverage this and like have it up for your room and have another point of engagement. Now, for this particular template is actually part of one of the campaigns in there, so that's why I haven't changed it. But you could change the words here and what you're trying to do in your room, and that helps people understand how to properly engage. All right. So I give the example all the time of someone who is a tarot card reader and you're trying to get people to get your readings. Well, you might say, if you want a mini reading, you would change the words to mini reading, and then you would have a gift corresponding to that. If you want a full reading, you would put full reading here, and you have a gift corresponding to that. So when people come in your room, they know the etiquette. Wink, wink. They know the etiquette. And they know how to fully engage in your room, how to get whatever you're given. All right. And so that's how people use viewer wishes. I would encourage you all to start thinking about what's going on in your room and leveraging that. Wink, wink. Thank you, Bella. Okay. So I'm putting that there for you guys as a reminder, but also, like I said, it's part of a campaign. Wink, wink. Oh, thank you so much, friend. The wink winks. Um, you appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. Does the challenge begin today? The challenge begins. Wink, wink, everybody. The challenge begins when you are ready to accept the challenge. Okay. So what I have up here is I've been posting this for the past couple of days because I want people to kind of pay attention. We're towards the end of the month. If you think about 14 days, it's going to take you in a first couple days of June. So yeah, you'll overlap into the next month. Hey, friend Janae, thank you so much, friend. You'll overlap, but at the same time, it'll allow you to get used to going live, showing up, getting comfortable, learning how to engage. There's things you guys need to know when it comes to we talked about the other account that you might have where it's tapping your screen. You want to get that activation going. You want to have people come in, sharing your live, doing all those things. All of that is going to help your live stream, saying the keywords. Like I said, if you saw my room did really well in the beginning and now it's dropped down. I wasn't saying my keywords. I was talking about live streaming a lot, go live. I had totally got away from the purpose of my topic here because we were talking about some other stuff that relates to live. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't talking about it. And so the algorithm is listening to you. So as you're talking about the things that matter to your room, your topic, that's going to help too. All right. So those 14 days kind of get you in the practice of doing that, helping you understand how to fully engage and interact based on your topic. Those are coming in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all joining. We're talking about how to go live. We got a 14-day challenge. I want you guys to know how to live stream. So feel free to come in and ask questions. I get shy to go live because just random men come into my live looking for romance and it's annoying. All right, friend. Um, yeah, I would I would probably I would probably talk about things differently in your live stream. I'm not sure what's happening. I may change my name. I may change my name. That may be bringing in a certain person as well. So yeah, just I I think, what you write, what you say, how your page is optimized and searching, people searching terms and stuff. I would yeah, I think I would just think differently about what I'm saying and what I'm writing and stuff. Same happened to me this morning. I felt a little off. Yeah, yeah. And it definitely went in a different direction. You said, wow. But here we are being human. Yes, yes, absolutely. Hey, Daquan, how are you, friend? Others coming in the room. Thank you so much for being here. I believe the algorithms listen to everything. Yes, I get so many reminders to go live all day. There we go. And you're hanging out with rooms where we talk about going live. TikTok is like, you must want to go live. You go live, girl. Like, what you doing? Go live. Hey, Daquan, welcome to the room, friend. Just started going live this week. My niche is recovering content. Okay, recovery content. Okay, what does that mean? Recovery content. Tell me more, friend. Eden creation. Tell me more. What does that mean? Oh, recovery. Okay, gotcha. I read your bio. Gotcha, friend. Okay. How long should I go live? I'm a talker, so I could talk all day. What what if no one comes in? That's okay. Nobody comes in the beginning anyway. Yeah, Vanessa, yeah, you're right, Vanessa. You can always block people. You could block them, yeah. You could definitely could start blocking folks, and you should. You should. I would say be careful about what you're saying. So I get a lot of people who say, "Doc, why am I getting so many people who are from other countries in my life?" And I would say A is partially where you're probably going. If you're going to rooms like those grow rooms, other rooms where people are there to just pick up more people and stuff, I would say be mindful of what you're doing. I will say as they come into your room, be mindful of saying their country's names and stuff like that. Say your where you're from, talk about, geographical places that you're trying to support and just being mindful of what you're saying. Because if you're constantly repeating that, then you're saying it too. And TikTok is thinking you want that. Hey, Tiny Stiletto. And so you want that traffic. Hey, spiritual. And so be mindful of what you're verbalizing. And I would stop saying the other countries. Okay. So as you're coming in and saying stuff in your live, it could be very well you are causing that attention. Because it could be where you're saying, "Hey, I'm here for the single ladies," or "I'm single women," and stuff like that, and then TikTok's like, "Oh, well, let's people are searching for that. Let me send all the men into the room." And so you get that too. So just be careful about what you're saying. Um, let's see. Thank you all. Let's see. Appreciate you, friends. Thank you for the week winks. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah. The yapper, yes, the yapper. So here's the thing you want to keep in mind. If you're someone who talks, when it comes to a valid go live day, try to go live at least, I tell people 61 minutes just to make sure you're rounded up and you got a 60-minute live in. All right. So 60 minutes is probably going to be your minimum across the board because your analytics, you want to make sure TikTok tracks that as a day of going live. You can't split it up. You can't go 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, that's 60 minutes. No, it's that one live has to be over 60 minutes for it to count as a day. All right. So I would tell you try to go live at least an hour, 61 minutes on average. If you can get to the point where you're 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, that's going to help you as well. I've been going live and I was answering all these questions. I'm already at 61 minutes, literally just now. It's 61 minutes I've gone live. So just know, um, got it. 61 minutes is perfect for now. Yep. Yeah. Just to start with. And then you stretch yourself. You can go longer. If you go 90 minutes, that's good. Start a 90-minute live. 2 hours is really going to be good. I said earlier that I got invited to a webinar about TikTok helping people train to go live. It's because my lives have been averaging on a daily basis anywhere between 3 hours to four. I got invited because of that. So I'm already at the threshold of 120 hours a month, which is kind of TikTok's minimum for people who are doing this on a more um, full-time basis. So they're trying to get you to stretch and go longer and make more diamonds in your life and stuff like that. So I got invited to that webinar and they give you all these different tips and strategies to do it. And I'm looking at it. I have to look at my schedule. When I tried to sign up, it wasn't eligible. I wasn't eligible. It's possibly because of your time, friend. Might be because of the diamonds too. Yeah, so it's those two reasons. It would be is from when I went to the webinar, that's what they explained. It was like you were eligible because of these reasons, those factors. Yeah. But yeah, so if you what I will say to you all, this is an ongoing webinar ongoing program. So what I would say, if you had a month where you stretched your time, stretched your diamonds, oh, is that a career live program? Yep, that's a career live program. They give a lot of great tips, y'all. It's a pretty robust program. So I was like really impressed with it. And it's like part one. So you have to get through one threshold so you can get to the next one where they actually give you a coach to work with. I've I'm done with going live this app. Oh, thank you, friend. How you doing, JTK? Welcome to the room. Um, yeah, so it was an interesting webinar where they kind of broke down how they'll have the program structure. And you can start over each month. So once you get in it, you can continue to try to hit their milestones. I signed up like 7 days into the month and um anything I did from those first couple days didn't count. So I was like, okay, so in June I may really start committing myself to participating, sign up in advance and make sure I'm able to hit the milestones that they're asking. So we'll see. I'll see if I do it in June. I gotta decide. Um how do you get started and get the program? Again, so make sure you're going live at least, I would say almost 4 hours in the month. I mean, a day, because I go live twice a day. So I'm averaging 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon on average. Sometimes I do two and a half, one in the morning, maybe two and a half in the evening too. So I go twice a day. So I'm averaging anywhere between 4 hours a day. 4 to 5. 3, 4, and 5. Depends on how I feel. So, that's part of it. Because if you do 4 hours times 30 days, you're at 120. So, they wanna get you closer to 120 or over, okay? On If I go back and look at my monthly average, I'm hitting about 125, 130 because of, again, those variances between what days how long I stay on, and then what time I get off. So, because of that, I'm over the 120 threshold on average. And then also in terms of how your live is performing, what's happening in your live, all that factors in too in terms of your diamonds you're collecting because they want you to be a full-time live host. So they're wanting engagement. They want people to um, really, be a good host, keep people engaged and entertain and, all the things that you do in your live stream. So how you're facilitating that and how you're getting people to support matters. And that's why I told you about your wishes too, because depending on what's happening in your live stream, this can be a great tool to get people to kind of come in and support based on what you're offering. Okay. So it could easily be a tool for you to do that. And obviously, like I said, when you win, TikTok wins. I always say that. If you're winning, TikTok's winning. Hey, Bella, thank you so much. And so going longer, performing, getting more engagement in your live is going to matter. And then they teach you, again, if you're trying to do this full time, they're teaching you strategies to kind of continue to grow. Okay. So, like I said, it was a pretty good webinar. I think it's worth listening to. Yeah, 120 hours a month. Yep. So the Wish tool helps your gift gallery or if it's separate. It is separate. However, separate but not separate. So if you put a gift here that just so happens to be in a gift gallery and somebody sent that gift in the quantity that is required for the gift gallery, you would get both areas satisfied. Does that make sense? Because the gift gallery usually you have to send so many gifts to be a title gifter. So that's why you'll see so many roses. When the kissy faces were doing that, it was so many of those. So usually it's a quantity thing that makes you the title gifter. And if somebody comes behind you and trumps your quantity, then to get it again, you have to go even higher. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Um, can you attend it? What happened? New generation, I missed something. Can I attend what? Let's see. I just maybe you have filtered. Yeah, you got filter, friend. I'm not sure what you yeah, I see what you said, create my Facebook. Yeah, TikTok filter you. You may need to message me because it might keep getting filtered. Um, Go ahead and message me on what you're talking about. Let's see. Um, the program, can we attend it? Oh, you're talking about the webinar I said? Um, well, you gotta become eligible. I don't know if you missed Holiki's comment. She said she tried to click it and she wasn't eligible. So it's based on you being eligible. And if I understood the eligibility criteria, it's in the campaigns, you all. If you're in an agency, you should see it. I think it's something that may be to all live hosts. I feel like it's only to agency folks, so don't get me wrong. Does TikTok push the link the link in your bio? Does TikTok push the link in your bio? I'm not sure what you're asking. Um, Linking your bio, TikTok's not pushing that. And TikTok actually discourages it. So invite but not eligible. Invited but not eligible. Oh, you were invited. So you attended the webinar, but you weren't eligible. Okay, gotcha. You attended it, but let me know if you attended. I need to lock in and get this whole presentation. You're so funny. You were invited to the webinar, but not eligible once you got there based on the criterias they were looking for. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what you're saying, Halaku. Let me know. I'm not sure, friend. Um, but if you go and look at different campaigns, let me go to my shop page. Um, Thank you. You're a great coach. I understand all the campaigns I get daily. You're amazing. Oh, you're welcome. So if you're selling a product link in your bio, TikTok don't like that. If you're selling a TikTok shop product link, you're fine. Is that what you're saying? TikTok shop? What do you mean by selling a product link? You're saying it's TikTok shop. You're a seller and you got your own products in your shop, or you're a creator and you're an affiliate and you got other people's products, but it's TikTok shop. Okay, yeah. No, TikTok wants you to promote. What I would tell you to do is activate as a digital product. I would tell you to activate Service Plus. So just tell people about your product here. You can do a pin card, you could talk about it in your live stream, and you can tell people to message you by clicking the Service Plus. So you could talk about it, but use the TikTok features to do it. Okay. If it's in your bio and you go live, I've heard people get suppressed views because of the links in their bio. So you just got to be careful about what's happening. Suppressed views for your live stream. No, she sells the TikTok website. No, she sell the TikTok website. It's called Service Plus. Yeah, that's called Service Plus. Service Plus is under post or the live side. When you click TikTok Studio, you can find it under monetization for the post side and under tools and resources for the shop side. I'm sorry, for the live side. Um, so let me see. Let's see real quick. Do under campaigns is the career one there? Okay. So the career one is not, this account is not with an agency. I don't see it here for this account. Now, granted, this account just may not be eligible either anyway. So it's not showing the career under that campaign area. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, Regina. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Let's see. Let me see under the agency page. Do I see it? Again, it probably wouldn't be here either because it's not eligible. So if you guys are seeing it as part of one of your campaigns, you can click it. I tell people to click all those campaigns. You should sign up for them. I think it's always a good thing. No, it's not under the agency one either. So I don't see it there. So it's only going to be under my primary account, and then you'll see where you can sign up for it. So check the primary account is with the agency. So check under your accounts and just see. So it's going to look like that one. It says career creator career program, and it will show that. Okay. I also got accepted to the academy. What's the academy? Which academy? Which one, friend? Um, DJ Academy. There's so many academies. The comedy program. Which one? Yeah, it just depends on which one you're talking about. Um, but yeah, so check the campaigns. Always check them. Apply to them to see if there's any you can go to. Many of them have webinars. You guys should also set the reminder. There's a reminder also where you can set that reminder to join those to get reminders of different campaigns that are starting up. So definitely click those two. All right. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. My 14-day challenge. I'm all over the place today. So we have to get back to it. Where did you go to find the campaigns? Okay, when you're under on your profile, click TikTok Studio. You can also click the three lines, scroll down to get to TikTok Studio. It's under both of those. At the top, you'll see post and you'll see live. Click the live side, scroll down scroll down until you get to um, it says campaigns. Before you get to tools and resources, right above that is campaigns. So click the little arrow and you'll see the different campaigns listed. Let me know if that made sense, spiritual. You said don't know, but you just got a message from TikTok Academy. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not sure which academy. They have the Creator Academy, which is how you can get tools and information. They have a live academy. It's also for the live side where they have training and resources too. So those are main academies. I can't think of other academies. Um, the yeah, so check there. Maybe it's just telling you some of the different resources. Okay, friends, let's go back to this. So we're going to talk about the go live every day for 14 days. So the challenge is, and this is what will happen. How you doing, coach? So this is what will happen, y'all. And we talked about it way earlier. Wink, wink. How you doing, Fred? We talked about the fact that you are going to gain confidence. You're going to get more comfortable in front of the camera. You are actually going to learn a lot about what's here. What are the features? What are the things you can and can't do? Um, you're gonna interact with a lot of interesting people. Some people who are bad actors. I tell you, the trolls, they come through. How you doing, Camellia? And then you end up knowing how to mute, remove their words if they say something inappropriate, block them, or report them. All right. So, all those things you're going to learn all the features. You're going to learn the core features, especially as you go live, because you're going to use them, especially in those first 14 days. um, okay, gotcha, friend. Thank you so much. Hit the box, they'll find it that way. Up this way, yeah. The campaigns, yeah, absolutely. In the app here are the campaigns. Thank you all for the daily heartbeat. I appreciate the support, everybody. Be more hello. How are you, friend? Where it says live number, yes. So she's referring to the campaign box that's in the app. In the app, well, in the live right now, you guys can click through that and see different campaigns. Some campaigns are viewable for you as a viewer. You're seeing it from the viewer perspective, um, about campaigns that I'm either in already and I've accepted. How you doing, Sharita? Or you're looking at it from maybe you as a viewer and ways you can engage. Okay. But the campaign page is the official campaigns that you're eligible for. Hey Jay, how are you, friend? Um, Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Wink wink to you, friend. Um, appreciate you all. So keep that in mind. So when we talk about this 14-day challenge, the things that will happen for you is that you're going to grow. You are going to get new followers. All right? As you go live, as you're building your community, as you're being intentional about showing up, you will get new followers. That happens just because you're showing up. People are going to come in, they're going to support you. You're going to get daily heart meets, you're going to get fan club members. If you have that, girl, welcome. Thank you so much. If you have the feature that allows you to have 3 gifts, the 3 gift option, make one of those gifts the daily heart me. That's what our friend just did. That girl Ash, she just clicked the daily heart me. Thank you for the populars. And so because of that, she becomes part of my fan club. Now you will have fan club members. Ideally, in those first 14 days, you get at least 10. Okay, so that means you're growing in your fan club members, or even 10 or more. So, Jess, how are you, friend? I just went live for the first time this morning. How was it? How was it, friend? I love hearing that. I got in this page by doing these challenges, 24 hours you're in. Okay, friend, I love it. I love it. Hey, Doc, how you doing, Wealthy with Tea? Look at you, changed up your photo. I see you, friend. Awesome, awesome. Welcome. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. So I want you guys to think about how you're growing. The small wins are just important as the big wins. Okay. So when you start going live, if you start seeing an incremental growth in your room, that's good. If you're starting to get those followers, 5 or more each time you go live, that's good. The first few lives you don't have as much engagement, interaction. So that's reasonable. Okay. Let's see, friends. It was good. Just 30 minutes to start. Got a new follower and had good comments. Awesome. That's good, Fred. Thank you for that. Is there a difference between fan club members and super fans? Yes. fan club members are the people who came in and grabbed your fan club. Thank you so much, Harris. Appreciate you, friend. They came in and grabbed your daily heartbeat and they spent 1 coin. Super fans are getting a special benefit from being a super fan. My super fans, I do a meeting, in person, ask me anything meeting. I was supposed to do it last week, but my weeks got off with taking my son to the theme park and stuff. So I'm gonna do it this week. I usually do it every other week anyway. So last week I shouldn't have done it anyway. So this will be the week I do it. I do it on Wednesdays or Thursdays. So I'll put a sticker up and announce it to everybody. But just know it's just another way for your community to get benefits you're offering. So you want to offer a super fan as you grow your community so people can get additional services from you. We talked about that yesterday in our live meeting for the agency, and a couple different strategies. You can create a group chat to communicate with your super fans. You also can, um, try to capture, if you think about Service Plus strategy, try to capture their email. So maybe you can talk to them even in other spaces, like if you want to do a Zoom meeting or Discord or some other place that you want to connect with them. So that's a good strategy also. Go live again. Every morning this week. Oh, look at you, friend. I love hearing that, Jess. Awesome, awesome. My your mic switched up. What did my mic do? My mic switched up. Is it still doing it, you all? Let me know. I don't know if I got a call or something popped in. I think something did just pop up there and I just ignored it. um, Let me know if it muted. It muted for a second. Yeah, I think something was coming in for on the back end because I have my do not disturb on, but I think a call was still coming in. Um, is it back on? Did you miss what I said? Let me know. Hey, SD Low, welcome to the room. I was saying the difference. It muffled. It's muffled? Am I still muffled? Hmm. Let me know if anybody else is having problems hearing me. Am I still muffled? Anybody else? Can y'all hear me at all? You said yes, it is. Still muffled. Huh. You can hear me just fine. Fine on my end. Gotta turn you way up. Um, do me a favor, go out and come back in. I can hear you fine. I hear you fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Did that help spiritual? Let me know if that helped. You're loud and clear. Okay. Yeah, just did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that happened to people yesterday. They had to come out and in. TikTok was acting glitchy. Share fine on my end. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Um, So yeah, I think there was a few people who had some kind of in sound issue yesterday, and they came out in my live as well, and that resolved it. I'm not sure why that's happening. I have no clue. Um, so what I don't know if you heard my answer. Fan club is your fan members in the room. Those are the people who come in and they've joined your community for lack of a better word. They've become fan club members and they are using a coin. You got to pay a coin to get the daily heart me. That's like a penny. And then you have your super fans who are paying an additional monthly membership to be a super fan. My super fans, I do an Ask Me Anything every other week where we come up in the boxes. You can ask questions. We kind of do a deeper dive into, what's happening with your live stream, what's going on with your situation, as well as I give some monetization tip. I usually share information about starting your super fans. That's come up quite a bit and ways you can do that. Other things you want to do to kind of be a little bit more strategic as a live host. So I kind of give a little bit more information. Sometimes I'll reserve topics just for my super fans and like you guys get first listen or first take on something that's happening on the app. So I'll reserve that for my super fans. Um, Let me know, repost, share, fine on my end. Thank you so much, friend. Enter the left sound is now fine for me. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, interesting. TikTok is funny acting sometimes. Oh, thank you so much. 100 minutes. I appreciate the support, everybody. Holly Q back. Welcome to the room, friend. So let me speak to again the 14 days. The other thing that you should see, and just like you guys are answering my questions, you're coming in and engaging, you guys share out the live, you're gonna help your fans understand, your viewers understand how to engage as well. Those are the things that you're gonna be doing to get them to interact with your live stream. That's gonna be so important, asking them to share the live, comments, asking questions of them so that they do comment. Just like when I just had to say, "Hey, who can hear me?" So you're gonna be asking them questions too so that they can comment, as well as, making sure you have your other features like your stickers and your for your fan club, or if you do start a super fan, or if you do start, Service Plus, all those things you're doing in those first 14 days. So it's gonna get you going. Now, I typically tell people you wanna make this even 30 days, but I think 14 days is a good start because you're gonna slowly improve, and expand that out to at least the first month. All right? My people in the agency, I told them to make sure that they are going live for at least the first month of May, or going live in the month of May. Hey, Soda, welcome to the room. Let me know if there's any other questions. Thank you, Dreams KC, for the moonwalk. I appreciate you, friend. There's a lot to do on this app. So I don't want you guys to be discouraged and overwhelmed by it. Take it step by step, day by day. You don't have to do it all at once, but there is a benefit to kind of getting going, getting started. And those first 14 days is you, getting the algorithm used to you, getting you going, and then ultimately getting ready to continue to grow your community. Um, Couple things that I wanted to share. Let me know if there's other questions. Let me know if there's some questions. If I missed your question, thank you all for the shares. Appreciate the support. We're still all learning and growing. We are. Yep. The collective we. Hey, spiritual. So, a couple things that I would like to share with you all. If you are going to do this 14-day challenge, what you need to do, thank you, dreams. Look at you, budding hearts. What you need to do is make sure you're marketing your live. If you are not letting your community know you're going live, if you're not letting them know, then they don't know. There's no way they would know. So you got to market your live. I didn't use the word promote on purpose. Hey Fred, how you doing? I didn't use the word promote on purpose because I'm not telling you to pay to play and promote your live from a payment perspective, but I do think it's value added to let your community know by doing post about your live stream focus. If you know you're going live, you should share that. Janae, welcome. You should say that, share that, and say that in your content. Your content should reflect the fact that you're a live host. All right. So that's something you want to talk about. Be very vocal about, hey, I'm going live. Join me live on this day and time so that people know that you're going live. If they don't know, you can't expect people to show up in your live. If you're not posting enough content about it, ideally daily, if not a couple times a day, people won't know. If you're not doing a live event and adding that live event to your story, to your post, people won't be able to register and know that you're going live. So try to market your live stream in everything you do. Thank you for the popular. In everything that you do, you're talking about it. So when I do my content, I say, hey, join me live daily where I give tips to go live. And join my creator network. Apply to my creator network is on my bio. So again, I'm talking about it all the time. Um, Let me know if there's any questions about that if you guys don't know how to do that. And when I say live event, if you don't know what a live event is, let me know. I'm happy to show you. Um, Trying to see what else I want to make sure I said. People who don't know what to talk about in their life. Anybody like that? You can put hello, how you doing, friend? Um, Good morning, friends. I saw you on the YouTube. I don't know if I can send a heart me. Oh, you're so funny. You said me, the cozy corner home. Content said I'm going live at, yeah, whatever time it is. Yep. Start talking about it. You got to promote it. So live event. You don't know how to do a live event? Let me know if that's what you meant. The cozy corner home. Let me know if that's what you were sharing. So when you are on, can you repurpose your live recordings as post? Yeah. You could do clips. You can take clips of your live recordings. Yeah. And repurpose it. You can do one video. one video before each live. I would, you could, 20 to 30 minutes beforehand. Yep. Know what to talk about on the live. Okay, what to talk about on the live. Okay. Um, let me show you that too. Um, and what's your what do you cozy home corner as a project? Okay. Oh, I was like, huh, why does it look so weird when I realized wasn't on TikTok? You were on the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is different. It definitely looks different over there. Um, okay. So what to talk about? I'm just gonna make assumptions. So maybe you are talking about home renovations with your cozy home design. Okay, so when I started to type in the word, let's see, I'm gonna show you guys. When I started typing the word home, remodeling ideas, renovations, renovation on budget, remedies, all those things popped up. So when you're on your TikTok profile, click the home screen. This is the search bar. Search terms that relate to your topic or of your interests. And what you'll see is terms that are popular right now. The arrows going up. These are popular terms. People are searching. I'll pick the first one. People are creating people have started doing content based on that. There's this remodeling ideas. And as you could scroll down, you'll even see other search terms. DIY, remodeling for beginners, all those things. So depending on what your topic is, these are the things people, your target audience, are searching. And so you could take those search terms and take that information and jot it down, all the different keywords, all those search terms that matter for what you would talk about in your live stream. Again, these are what people are searching. So you might even look at some of these top searches and look at some of these videos and engage in the content too, because these videos are popular. They're top search videos pertaining to your topic. Truths, let's see. My topic very intense and emotional, which keeps me in the meditation vibe. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. So yeah, look at these terms, jot those down. Hey, flourish, and as you're going live, you can. Hey, friend, thank you for grabbing that daily harmony. You can do a couple things with those search terms. You really want to say those words as you're here, those search terms, because people are searching for that. And that should be part of wink, wink, hey, flourish. Those are part of the things that people are searching on the app. Thank you so much for your support. And they're searching for that on the app, and those are things that you want people to then come in your room because you're offering that guidance. So from the moment you click to go live, you are talking. Even at the number three, it's going to do 3, 2, 1. You're talking immediately as you hit the go live button, and you're saying the search terms. You're saying the keywords that matter for your live stream. So someone who's doing something about the home remodeling, they're going to say all those different search terms they saw because that's what people are looking for. Okay. You said, sorry, that text was like, oh, no problem. Hey, I know that method. Yes, yes. And then what I tell people, if even before that, if you don't know what to talk about, yes, friend, you can also take it into the chat GPT, any of the AIs that you prefer. Can you just repeat what you just said? Here's what I'm gonna tell you to do because I have to kind of keep it moving for the conversation. I am on Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm on YouTube as we speak. I record this so you can go back and catch everything I just said, everything I just shown, and you probably want to start looking at it from an hour and 35 minutes into the video. Okay. So that's what I'll tell you, hour and 30, hour and 35. And then you'll see me kind of break down the whole process. Yep. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I because it's literally recorded for you. Thank you, friend. So yeah, so when you search that, you can go on this on the AI and have it very helpful. You're welcome. You can go there and have it use those keywords to help it come up with your niche, your topics, and your target audience based on your characteristics and those search terms, those keywords that you've come up with. Okay. So for example, I use this brainstorming prompt. I'm gonna give it to you guys now. I'll say it here so you guys can have it. and leverage it if you need to. But this brainstorming prompt will help you kind of understand what you're going to be talking about in your live stream. So the first thing I say is brainstorm 5 examples of a niche, comma, topics, comma, in my target audience for my TikTok live, and include for my target audience the pain points, the demographics, and the psychographics, um, based on me being, you could use some of those keywords we just talked about, someone who does the home remodeling, or you could use things like I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm taking this project on. Um, after 10 years of living in this home, I want to help people with renovating their homes. Hey, Coach Chantel. Hey, MJ. Welcome to the room again. I appreciate you all coming through. So you can make that part of your search. And then ultimately, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. And then you ultimately can ask it. So maybe you like, so they gave you 5 examples. Maybe you like example number 3. Thank you, friend, for the populars. I appreciate you guys in a radiant launch. You can say, okay, now that I know that, I'm going to pick number 3. Give me an outline for my live stream. you know, Again, give me the keywords. Maybe there's some new keywords that they want to give you. Give me a script. Not that you're reading a script, but it can give you like the intro of how you might want things to flow. Okay. So it can give you all those things to kind of help prepare for your live stream. So you're not sitting here like trying to figure out what to say or how to say it. You can ask it for questions to engage your audience. So if you're like, I want to get them to come back and ask questions, and I want to, what can I do to kind of get some quick engagement from them? And it may say, drop a heart in the chat, drop a one if this relates to you. Those are things you can do. Yesterday we used the feature, and so I'll show it to you guys real quick. Yesterday, on my viewer, which is on, yesterday we used the feature that said do a poll. Hey, Diamond, and so you can create a poll for your community. All right. So all those things you can do for your live. Thank you so much, friend. Oh, thank you, friend. Coach Chantel. Appreciate the corgi. Appreciate you, friend. Let me know if there's questions, my friends. Thank you so much for the corgis. You're so sweet. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to stay on for another 10, 15 minutes. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Um, Let me know if there's anybody who needs some additional tips with going live every day for 14 days. Yes, he's so cute. Hey, how you doing, Michelle? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. New here, new here. Welcome to the room. Let me know, do you go live? Are you a live host? Others who are live hosts, put in the chat. We always have to do this. We want to give you visibility. If you are, what's your topic, your time, and your time zone? Put that in the chat if you're a live host so that we can see you. People can come to your live. I want you guys to feel as if you can promote your live in my room. I'm totally fine with it. There's some live hosts do not like that. You better be careful. Don't shout out that you going live. Some people, they don't do that. You better ask. But I'm totally fine with it. Doc, I'm automatically signing up for the challenge. There you go. Okay. You said, are you talking about for here? Or are you talking about the career one? Let me know which one you meant. This one is just something you commit to doing. It's not a sign up form, but you just commit to saying, I'm doing it. I'm going 14 days, going live every day for 14 days and see what happens. I went live for the first time this week, and I want to do games and game shows. Nice. Have you looked at the playbook? Look at the playbook because there's some interesting ways you can do games and use some of the playbook features. You said you started your 14-day live today. Look at you, Miss Aeromix Air. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, okay, I'm in. I need a good challenge. The Sunrise Report is live at 9:20 a.m. Pacific time. That's coming up. What is that? Yeah, that's about to happen. In about 20 minutes or so. 25 minutes. 30 minutes. Awesome, friend. Sunshine Report is so good, y'all. Don't you missing out if you are not connected with Halleck. Let me pin Halleck. She has her schedule here. So yeah, make sure you are signing up for the Sunshine Report. Um, Trivia. Okay, you're welcome. What's okay for? Let me make sure I know. Where's the playbook? Okay, playbook is in the three dots when you start your live. There's three dots in the corner as a live host. There's a layout up top, and you'll see playbook. It looks like the little when you turn on the multi guest boxes, you'll see this little symbol. It's like a half square type box type thing. I guess it's supposed to be a book, but don't quite look like a book. That symbol, if you click it, you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. 200 minutes for Lady G. Welcome to the room, friend. Anybody else going live? Hollycue's going live at 9:20 Pacific time. Anybody else trying to go live? Who are my live hosts in the room? You love my energy. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I was saying, okay, to look up the playbook. Okay, I didn't know that was there. Yes, yes. So for your trivia and games and stuff, yeah, there's a lot. It's like over 100 different playbooks. And so it may be a playbook that would be a good fit for what you're doing. Yeah, it's like a playbook when you think about it. It's like giving you instructions and telling you what features to use and leverage and stuff. Yeah, that's what it does. It's not anything more than that. You said you did a collab with a person who went live for the first time. Nice. Was you're saying that was one of your 14 that was one of your more recent lives that you just did with the 14-day challenge. Okay, me today at 6:30, I'm assuming PM. 6:30 trend magic, 6:30 PM. What's the topic? You said you're live host too. What's your schedule? Tell us when you go live too, Lady G and Chuck. Empress, hey friend. Thank you so much, Blue. I appreciate you, friend. I saw your yesterday, but didn't see you trying to connect with me. I would like to launch. I sent you a message on your other page, Empress, your Cleopatra page. I sent you one there. Okay, so let me know if you got my other page, my other message. I'll message this one too. I'll let me message both of them. So I'll send the same message here. I'm going live nightly 10 p.m. Pacific time. Nightly. That's right. That's right. Nightly 10 p.m. Pacific time. This is Jana. She does the nice music, y'all, calming your nervous system. So definitely come in and connect with her. She is good, y'all. She's like it's like a radio show. So one more time, where do you place your link? Not in your bio. Um, you don't place your link unless you place it on a page that is separate, that you're not going live as much or at all with. So my link is on my agency page, which is a business account. And so I put it over there. I don't go live over there enough. I should do more. But again, I'm telling people to go over there to get, you know, my resources, information, all the things. So I go live there. I don't go live there. So I have the website there. What's been happening is that TikTok has been suppressing views and giving people restrictions for moving people off the platform when they have those links in their bio. So you use Service Plus to you can inbox people your link. That's the way you would do it. You have the latest attendance so far. Last night, that was day 5. You had the late. You said latest. Did you mean lowest or what did you mean by lowest? It's increasing. Let me know if that's what you meant. So the largest. Okay, good, good. You said that's awesome. So that's what's happening, Jana. You're starting to get pushed out a little bit more. That's good. And that's day 5. So I'm happy to hear that. I'm going to find out in 14 days. Yes. Yeah. But you'll see that incremental growth. Just like Jana just gave her testimony, like, hey, I had my largest attendance. And this is day 5. Thank you so much, Michael. Is that it? Michaela? Is that Michael? Thank you so much for being here, friend. So yes, I'm so happy for you, friend. That's it. Now you're seeing that growth happen. I'm going to find out in 14 days. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, friend. You said we'll search. Okay. Yeah, it's on the other account that you were here yesterday with. It's called Service Plus. Yes, that's called Service Plus. Yep. So let's see. Um, Catching up on comments. Thank you all. Why did you not place your link on your page? Why do I not place? Because TikTok will suppress my views. We've talked about this a few times, so let me recap. What has happened? So as an agency, I have creators coming to me and asking different things. I even went to my point of contact at for the agencies, and she kind of corroborated this notion that TikTok is trying to get people to not have links on their page anymore. They're making them where the link sometimes will have that broken link symbol, and it's like, hey, you click this at your own risk, you're leaving the platform, or they're making you copy paste it. They don't even direct you to it. So, to the website, you literally have to copy and paste the link and, you know, paste it into to your browser. So TikTok's doing that. They don't want you to have links on your bio, even though they have the feature. I know somebody's gonna say that, but why they had a feature? I think they're trying to get rid of the feature. I really do believe that. So, with that, they want you to use Service Plus. They do let you inbox people your web page. So that's been happening. Don't know why you can inbox people the website, but you can. So that is a workaround. But in the meantime, I think some of it is probably safeguarding kids, people on the app, so that they're not going to these mysterious websites, but also just making sure that I believe that they're going to have a solution that also works for TikTok, which is Service Plus. Service Plus, they don't take anything from me because I don't have a lot of you know, sales or anything, traffic and stuff that's coming. My stuff is services like the agency stuff, or if you want to get my a one-on-one consultation. So I don't have anything that requires them to get a commission from it, like a video course. But I could create a video course. TikTok will get a commission, or I could make my calendar appointments available on Calendarly. I don't do that. So people have to go to my stand store to get it. So TikTok is making it so that they can also benefit as opposed to people just going to your website directly. So just keep that in mind. So they want you to use their services. Thank you so much. You said no heart me on this one. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Yoga and holistic wellness, Monday, 7 p.m. tonight. That is Coach Chantel. She is our yoga coach. She is a certified yoga instructor. She also does yoga teacher trainings. So all that is there. Yeah, so yeah, wow. Here's the deal, y'all, and I think people kind of overlook this thing about TikTok. TikTok is a business. This is a business first. Yeah, it's a website. I mean, it's an app. It's a engagement app. It's a search engine. But they're in the business of TikTok. And so if they had everybody coming here promoting their services and their business, TikTok's not getting the business that they should be getting. And so they're trying to some of it is probably safeguarding, but they're also trying to protect, their investment here too. And so they want people to use their services, their resources. If everybody is going to other people's websites to purchase their products and services and stuff, um, how does TikTok win? Yeah. So you got to make sure that you're being, mindful of what TikTok's trying to do too. So that's what's happening too. What is agency? Agency is called the agency I'm referring to is called the Creator Network Program. It's where you can get support from a agency to support you with going live. It's just strictly for live hosts. So if you're not a live host, you wouldn't have a Creator Network agency. So it's only for the live streaming process. And so they want to scale the live streaming. They want more people to go live. They obviously there's a benefit to TikTok if you're going live and you are streaming and building community and people are engaging in your live stream. So they want to grow that ecosystem, that business. And so they have agencies to support you with training, monetization strategy, as well as protection to make sure you're following the community guidelines. So you place your Stand Store link in Service Plus. My Stand Store link is actually placed on my agency page. It's on the business page. I don't go live enough over there. I will, but I don't go live enough over there. Um, when it comes to when people click my Service Plus, I will inbox you my like if you click the Service Plus and click the link here, I'll inbox you my page, my Stand Store. So that's how I do when people ask different questions. I do one-on-one consultations. I do coaching packages. Those are services I offer. And so that's available to you. Is there a way to search what kind of lives are most needed? Um, no. What kinds of lives are most needed? I mean, you might be able to search on the screen and see if something comes up from that search. So what if it came back that the most needed lives are people looking for financial literacy or looking how to make money in the stock market? I mean, if that's not your skill set, if that's not what you're looking for, that's not going to help what you offer. You have to offer something that you want to offer, and you'll find your community for that. Creative search insights for gaps. I mean, yes, but I think our question was a little different. I don't know if it would give you that gap. I actually thought about that. Thank you so much for that, friend. Was that a different heart me? What did that say? Was that a different heart me? So wait a minute. What did that heart me say? Sorry for the many questions. I'm trying to see how to sell my digital product, drive my audience. You need to use Service Plus. That's it. Exactly. What's needed is what her expertise is in. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I love that, Haliki, the way you worded that. Yeah. So, to my Stand Store link, you need to use Service Plus. That's the answer. As much as you want to use whatever, you know, if you want to put the link in the bio. Hey, Marianne, thank you for that, friend. You need to use Service Plus. Pin your products. I mean, pin Service Plus. Talk about what you have to offer. Talk about it in your live stream, and then say if you want it, here's my Service Plus. Message me. That's what you're gonna do. Yep. Maybe just look for ideas. Just looking for gaps. If you want to use Creator Search Insights, that could be helpful for content gaps when it comes to content you're trying to produce and search for. So that's helpful. But again, Creator Search Insights is going to be based on your niche. A lot of times, it will give you some trending topics, some other information. You could search different terms in there, but for the most part, it's going to show stuff that is already relevant to you and not any and everybody's stuff. So, but it could be a good resource. It is a good resource. Um, let's see. You said I just crazy variable in my background, so was looking to see if gap fits. Yeah, you could search and create a search insights, do a search term, and just see what pops up. What preparation before your first live, or just press the button? Um, the very first live, I tell you, a lot of times it is just pressing the button, only because that first live, I want you to pay attention to the features and making sure you kind of know what's in here. Oh, that's a different look. It says join my fan club in a little. Okay, that's different. That must have just changed. I wasn't seeing that a second ago. That's TikTok always changing features. um, but yeah, so you would pretty much play around with the features in the first couple of lives, say hi to your community, engaging with them, maybe give people insights to what you're going to be talking about as you go live. Because you can easily say, hey guys, this is my first live. I came here to play around with some of the features. I'm going to play around with effects. I want to see how to look at my analytics. I'll be talking about, some crocheting projects in the future, but I just wanted to make sure I understood how the platform works. Join me. Oh, thank you. You're welcome to my live. I appreciate you being here. Just ask Dolores. And so you just kind of read people's bios and stuff like that. So, yeah, I would do that for the first couple lives. And then I would start into my topic moving forward. Service Plus, what's that? Service Plus is a feature you can activate to talk about the services you offer. TikTok Shop is for physical products. Service Plus is for digital services that you offer. Okay. So just know those are features. And again, depending on what you're offering, TikTok can also support by maybe if you're offering a video course or if you wanted to offer appointments, you can schedule those here as well. So it's a great feature to be honest with you. You can do this pin card feature. That's where you pin your services here. People can grab that really quickly from you, message you, and so you just share that with people. And then, like I said, I send my stand store as a response to let people know, okay, if you want to do a one-on-one consultation, if you want coaching, here's how you get to me. All right. So yeah, I see. You're welcome, friends. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to get off in about 5 minutes. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'll try to get through them really quickly. Thank you all for supporting. Let's see. No, it shows what people are searching for and not finding content for. What do you, Dreams, what are you referring to? Say that again. No, it shows what people are searching for and not finding content for. So you're talking about creator search insights. So the creator search insights, the content gap, that content gap is what people, I think that was her question, like what are the most frequently searched things? So those are things that people are searching, and then there's a gap in that content. So those are high searches, but there's a gap in the content. There's also trending topics. So you can see what's trending also to see what people are searching in topics that are most popular. The content gap could answer that question. Like I said, there's also a search bar in Creator Search Insights where you could search terms and see whether they are trending in the last 7 days. Um, you said Holly Q, you said I prep D. What does that mean, friend? They also have a practice live feature too, I believe. Yes. Practice live. Yes, so practice live is where you don't get analytics. You're just strictly practicing on the screen. And not all the features are available to you when you do practice live. You are actually practicing, so you're not live. I tell people right under practice live is where it says who can watch this live. It says everyone, it defaults to everyone. I say go change that to a specific account. If you change it to a backup account or your family friends account, then they could potentially be an account that could watch, although you don't have to send them the invite. And then you can practice under the private mode. So now you get all the features. You even get the live recording. You can go back and look at your video that you did. And then you can also see analytics. The analytics will be a little poor because no one's in the room. But again, that is a private live. So you can make it private and you can practice your whole setup, but you are in fact live and you'll see all the features there too. Do you need a second account and a second device to see what viewers see? So lost on a temp live. Um, did you did a live already, BB? Is that what you mean? Um, my second account, I do see the comments. I see most comments here is what I would see here. So it doesn't vary too much. The only time it really kind of gets a little different here is if people are sharing the live a lot. And if a comment comes through, you all don't see all those shares that a live host would see. So it may be helpful to look at the comments from your other device to see if you missed a comment that came through because of the shares that kind of came through the feed here. So that's what I would say. So it's not necessary, but I think it's a good thing to have on hand so you can share your live, you can comment, you can do all the things. Thank you so much, Lady G. Appreciate your friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good afternoon. How you doing, Natara? Thank you so much for being here. I need to try that. What do you need to try? Let me know, friend. The private live? Yes, yes. That is brilliant. Yep, yep. So yes. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Yeah, so the private live, yeah, that's definitely a good feature. Let me say this. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you being here, BB. Um, I put my tapper on the backup account too. Yes, yeah, put your backup, put your tapper. That's what this is. Put it on your backup account. Let it support your live stream and tap away for you. Yep. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. So, everybody, here's some homework. If you are going live, I just found out that I use StreamYard. Yes. Have you used it? No, I don't use a third party streaming yet. I haven't. Holly Q, if you're still here, I think she uses Riverside. She does the podcasting. She streams with her YouTube channel, and I think one of the other platforms, as along with TikTok. So she uses a third party. I haven't done it yet. I was like, you know what? I just go straight to YouTube Studio and stream from my tablet there. So I haven't decided to kind of do the third party process yet. I'm getting there. I haven't invested in it yet. You love it. That's what I normally use. Okay, you do? Okay, that's good. Do you need to create a backup account under a separate email? Yes. You need a separate email, maybe even a separate phone number. I tell people to get a Google Voice number. I should have sent myself you should send yourself a gift on a separate. You could. You absolutely could. So here's the homework for everybody. Yes, I co-stream to YouTube, Substack, and Riverside. Okay, okay. So you co-stream to YouTube, Substack with Riverside. Gotcha. And then do you use Riverside to kind of use that for your podcast as well? Like the Riverside to edit your podcast and get things going? I thought Riverside had a feature that made it a little bit more streamlined. Or is that Restream? Maybe I'm thinking of Restream. Yes. And to record and edit podcasts. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, it is Riverside. All right. Thank you. Hey, Quentin. Thank you so much for being here. Here's the homework. Some of my newbies, especially new live hosts, or even experienced live hosts, it just depends on where you're at. Go look at your live recordings. I need for y'all to look at y'all live recordings. All right. Um, I stand and only go up for Riverside. Riverside is it. All right. I'm gonna look into Riverside. That's the one I keep hearing you say it. And I've seen, I think Riverside and Restream are the ones that keep popping up in my YouTube searches for podcasting purposes too. I'm new here. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. You have such you have been such a blessing. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Not a problem. New here. Thank you so much. Shop with 50 Shades of Her. Welcome to the room, friend. Homework for everybody. Go back and look at your live recordings. Look at your live recordings. There are things you'll find that you do that you may not pick up when you're in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So go back and look and see if there's something you do. I used to talk with my hands all in my face. Realized that I was doing all that and I was talking and stuff, didn't realize it was coming up here. And so now I talk a little lower. I make sure I don't fling as much. Sometimes I get a little animated. I'm a hand talker, but I try to control it a little bit more. So just recognize what are you doing in your live stream, and those recordings can be eye opening. And then you decide what you can do to fix it. Like for me now, I keep my hands down low or do the hand heart or do things like that. But it's important for you to recognize it sooner than later. So I have a couple new live hosts, and I should have said it earlier, but I have a couple new live hosts in the agency and realize that, okay, I need to talk to them. I need to tell them that they need to look at their recordings. But definitely look at your recordings, see how you are coming off. What are you doing? How do you improve? What are some strategies you can employ? You can always ask if I have some ideas. I'm happy to share, but look at your live recording. So that's everybody's homework. If you are going live and you're newer to going live, try to get in front of it so you can kind of address some of the things that you're doing and how you are, looking in on the camera. Okay. You said I'm too serious. Are you? Yeah, so try doing some smiles and some other things that will help with coming off a little bit more engaging and comfortable and stuff in front of the camera. Those are things you can work on. And I tell you guys all the time, you're not perfect. We are not perfect, but it is things that we can kind of work on and improve. And practice makes progress. So if you start doing it early and doing those reviews of your content and reviews of your recordings, then you can kind of address it sooner than later. I'm going to take a whimsical break. Okay. I love it. All right, my dear friends, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the direct messages. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to answer. If you do want to join the agency, you can message, go on the page over here to join. Just know you have to be a live host already. You're peaceful, and I really like that. Oh, thank you, BB. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, stay prayed up. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Dolores. Welcome to the room as well. He said, my husband and I are always too serious on our live stream. Okay. So, yeah, you got to figure out ways that you can kind of break the ice. Think of ways that you can get people to engage a little bit more. Viewer wishes, let me turn my screen around. Viewer wishes, again, may be your solution. Like this one here with the wink winks and the shout outs and stuff. You can make some cute little things that you'll do depending on the gift. You know, we're trying to match make singles. Okay. Awesome. So, yeah, so this might be a good one because it's a template. And, depending on, again, what you're saying, wink, wink, baby. Depending on what you're asking people to do, it could be fun, and you just kinda bring that into the room, that energy. It's a great strategy too for engagement, all right? Depending on what you're saying and what you're asking people to do, you could change these words so that people can now do that. Like, if they want a 5-minute chat with you in your multi-panel boxes. Maybe that's something you're asking them to do by sending, a gift. Thanks, BB. Appreciate your friend. Want to see what that would do. Just got you live here. Oh, Cleopatra, you're in on this account now. Yes. So this is the account I sent it to, friend. So yeah, this is the one. Okay, love that idea. Yeah, absolutely. And so just think about this gift. If you guys, the viewer wishes, I I jokingly said yesterday, I said I should change this to, you know, um, how do I do the sound effects? How do I create my board? All the questions y'all ask. Questions, common questions. If you want to know the answer, then you got to send a send a different gift because I get those questions all the time. But no, I'm teasing. But depending on what's happening in your room, you can make people engage in that way. All right. Um, all right, friends. I appreciate you guys. This is the actual please I I will search for your message. Okay, yeah, this account I sent it on. Okay, I'm inboxed you on this account. I did learn that to create a board, you have to submit and ask, wait for approval. But it approves instantly. So what happens? So if you go out and come back in, it'll be approved. Yeah, so it's a quick approval. So you don't have to wait long. Yeah, just literally come out of that, go to another screen and then come back in. He said, "I went to sleep, Lord." It was approved. He said, "Good to know." Yeah, he's like, "Under review." He's like, "Oh, this gonna take forever." No, it's instant. You just go out, literally, if you go off the screen and come back into the screen, it'll show approved. Um, so yes, Sunny D, welcome to the room. I'm about to get off. You said how to get to 1,000 followers. Um, you said I was out in the TikTok streets late. Yes. So when you go back to it, it's gonna be approved, sitting there waiting on you. Um, how to get to 1,000 followers. Uh, what I will tell you, hey, spiritual. What I will tell you is the biggest thing is going to be making sure that you go to rooms and do engagement. Hey, Coach Jesse, do engagement where you introduce yourself, but don't spam. That's the grow rooms, the whole scooped and gotcha and followed and connected. That language is for grow rooms. That's not for people who are trying to create genuine connections. People are just picking up numbers. So I tell people to look at the bios and pay attention to that. If you do go in those grow rooms, just know that you're going in there for a quick reason, but not a season. So you're not staying long. You can get your numbers up and you're going to be out. But as you're coming into rooms like this is a room of people who are trying to be a live host. So you're 1,000. I'm assuming you're trying to be a live host. Oh, that's good to know. Yep. Hey, Coach Jesse. Happy marvelous Monday. Welcome to the room, friend. You said dropping gems. Yes. Um, so just know that you're just going there for a little bit. So you're trying to go live. You don't need 1,000 followers to go live. Let me know if that's the way you said 1,000 followers. You have live access actually. You should have live access. So you get live access at typically around 50 followers. And if your account is over 7 days old, thank you for the populars and the community gift. Um, if your account is over 7 days old, if your account is you posted content, and then typically the blue box. I didn't talk about the blue box today. I usually do spend some time there just because I want people to understand that the viewer um the things you need to be paying attention to as a viewer. I'm about to get off shortly, but so I won't go over it today. But just know I'll be back at 4 if you want me to talk about it. And since you didn't have a blue box, Sunny, you don't have any of those badges next to your name. You'll look if you look in the chat, you'll see people who have a Lisa box. They'll have a blue box with a number. That's part of you as a viewer. So I want to make sure you guys understand that because your viewers, you're going to be paying attention to how they're engaging. He said, "Oh, you're good. Come back at 4." Yes, the box. You said box. You wanna look he said, "I know you are leaving the room, but what would be the appropriate way of asking people to follow you?" Um, what we teach, and this is just as you're thinking about a live host perspective too. You want to go to rooms, you want to connect with people who are going to engage with your live and your content. So ideally, you are going to rooms where your audience is located or where you're going to rooms where people are actually engaging, not just scooping and following because they're just trying to get their number. That's the logic they have. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So I'm not gonna look at your content. I'm not gonna come to your live stream. I'm just trying to get my 1,000. And so with that, you want people who are gonna actually engage with your content and with your live stream. So look at the people in the room, look at their bio. If you in a room like this, you see who are putting comments in, you see people who are supporting the live goal, the viewer wishes, and they're coming in, they're grabbing their daily harmony, they understand the etiquette. You can look at people badges and boxes, badges and know that too. Hey Janae, how you doing, friend? So several body on the Sunshine Report. Thank you for everything. You're welcome, friend. See everybody. I see you, friend. It blended for me. See everybody. Gotcha. So Halaku's about to go live. So definitely connect with her. She has a great live topic in room, and she's about to go live with the Sunshine Report. Um, she's understands her value. Yes, exactly. Yep, yep. 4 p.m. Eastern. Yep, Zeta. You said I'm new. Welcome to the room. Affordable cars for sale. Welcome to the room, Sunny. First of all, good morning. Happy to be here. Do not understand the etiquette. That's okay. That's okay. That's what you're here for. You're here to learn. Um, let's connect all. Thank you. You see, grab me. See, we just talked about that, didn't we? Affordable cars for sale. I'm gonna come back at 4. We're gonna talk about the etiquette, friend. Oh, you broke that down. Just learning what that means. Yep, yep. So we'll talk about it in a second. You see, it's like grab me. Hey, grab me. You said just ask. Thank you so much for that, friend. I appreciate you. And so that's not something you want to do. You want to make sure you're intentional about connecting with people and not just grabbing people. Okay. So we just talked about that because I want you guys to grow. I want you guys to be successful, but it has to be more than just grabbing people up. You're getting people to engage. All right. So this is an engagement app. Your numbers matter, but your numbers are going to matter as you start engaging more appropriately because you're going to bring the right people around you and the right people you're going to connect with. All right. Thank you. 100 comments. I appreciate your friend. All right, you all. I appreciate you all being here. I will be back. Thank you so much, Zeta. I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Zabby. 4 p.m. Eastern, really around 4:15. I usually go to my YouTube, start that, then I come over here. So I'll be back around 4:15. Definitely make sure you're following the live host. Thank Coach Jesse. Look at you, friend. The fireworks. Thank you for being that title gift of the fireworks, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Dreams. Thank you for the populars, friend. Dreams, what time you going live today? Today is your regular live, isn't it? I think it's your let me see what your bio say. It says live on with no, it don't say today. But you starting to go live every day, aren't we? You like, tomorrow. Okay, 6 p.m. All right, 6 p.m. Central. Nice, nice. Awesome, friend. She's going live every day, 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. Central. Okay, so is this gonna be a new um daily schedule, 6 p.m. Central for the next 14 days at least? Okay. See you at 4. Your volume did go down, did it? Somebody said that earlier that it was some volume issues that it was doing to me. They had to leave the room and come back though. Okay, for 14 days. All right. All right. I see you. All right. Nice. Nice. Love it. All right, friends. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the watching, the likes, the shares, the comments. Now it's back to normal. Okay. TikTok, be nice. Thank you all for the watching, the likes, the shares, the comments, all the gifting, all the engagement. I appreciate all the support. It gets tiny sounding. Oh, really? Interesting. TikTok, be nice. Be nice. I will be back at 4. I tell you guys all the time, remember, practice makes progress. You don't have to be perfect. Just go live. All right. Just go live and start building community. And we'll talk a little bit more. I've been doing this engagement, the live go live challenge for the last week or so. So I do want you guys to start thinking about your live journey. So let's get going, okay? In the meantime, I appreciate you all. I will be back. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. Um, all right, bye-bye. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate you all coming through, supporting the live stream. I will be back at 4. Thank you so much for supporting.